Okay, this is an update to the junk store video, but it's more like an addendum. And I wanted to show, I might have another one of this author somewhere. I have 1,100 books, and I recall having 5 by Lee Child, and it's the Jack Reacher series. And well, I'll show the books first. This is the hardcover. I do have the cover of it, Never Go Back. And I bought all the books, 4 or 5, at Dave's junk store. He didn't call it a junk store, I did. And here is one shot. And this still has a, okay, this is the original price someone paid for it. I paid, I would say, a quarter or 35 cents for all 5 books. I might have paid a little more for the hardcover, like 50 cents. This is going back 8 or 9 years, so my memory is actually pretty good about it. But here is third one, Bad Luck and Trouble. Bad Luck and Trouble. And this is a Wanted Man. And see, it's nice and fat. And with all the real violence across the U.S. promulgated by some politicians, in fact. But I'm not crazy about even reading violence, but let me show the way you can have a nice set of these. And I'm not crazy about this fellow's politics either. And I read what he said about getting started, and he seemed to fill a niche with his type of this great big army guy, 6'5" or so, and he was talking about the protagonist in these books. He was a MP for, I don't know, 13 or 15 years, and he rose through the ranks to something like major, and he quit, and then he wanders the U. Now things are different in 2020. They're out the way. You might see a bump on my head. It's gotten a lot better than it was. I hope it will go away eventually completely. But and these two I haven't. I think I read them a couple of years ago. When I start to reread them, I'll know better how. If I read them 2 years ago, I'll remember them a little too much. This elderly Italian-American woman in Connecticut I knew. By elderly, I mean over 70. And this was like 36, 37 years ago. I knew her. So she had a lot of the, I think she had all the Lobsang Rampa books. And she lent them to me, and I returned them all. And we talked about, she would reread every year or 2 books, and 2 years was always too soon for me. 3 or more, I guess 3 years maybe is good for me where I don't remember much. I'll remember something, but most of the plot details I don't remember after 3 years. It might have been more like 5 years back then. But I've been inundated with glyphosate, living out, having a house in the country for 17 years. And I know it made me sick. And when you talk to people about stuff, invariably they do more. They don't reduce it. And then they're knowingly harming you. But it's affecting me. I mean, in 2020, I found ways to counteract it with some herbal medicine. But a lot of these older farmers, they got Parkinson's. Why is that shifting? I didn't do that. They get Parkinson's, and maybe Dean is listening from a different dimension who passed on. But same as David. But David was 71 and Dean was about 96. But the farmer, Dean, and others got A lot of them got Parkinson's and other things, cancer and Parkinson's. And a lot of it had to do with the farm chemistry and whatnot. I kind of feel bad for this fellow Wallace on the TV. He seems like his face had an accident with some farm equipment when he was young, and it's kind of too bad. So I'm being very sarcastic there. But I'll probably, these are the first two I showed. I just reread them. And, if there's a fifth book in my house, I'll have to. I didn't find that hardcover because I wasn't looking for a hardcover. So that's one reason I didn't find. Let me put these three. See, there's a quarter thing on one of them still that David put there. See the quarter. And I had a very unpleasant thing happen today, and I don't think I'm gonna do anything about it. But you help people and they stab you in the back. It's over and over and over again. And I'm gonna get off now and probably put this on soon. And good luck out there, folks.